If you've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel, but you keep telling yourself, I don't know what to make these videos about, this video today is made specifically for you. Because here's the truth, you already have everything you need, your hobbies, your interests, your passions. Those are not just things you do in your spare time, they are the foundation of a YouTube channel that people actually want to watch and love to watch. Let me show you exactly how to turn what you already love to do and make that into content your audience will love too. Let's start with something important. The biggest mistake new creators make is thinking they need a copy of what's already popular on YouTube. There are cooking channels doing well, so they start a cooking channel even though they don't really love cooking, but they know it's popular. And you can feel that on camera. Audience can feel when someone is genuinely excited about what they're talking about, and they can feel when someone isn't. Here's the good news, there is an audience for almost everything. Gardening, classic cars, knitting, board games, fitness over 50, budget travel, local history, bird watching, whatever it is that makes you lose track of time. Though there are people out there searching for exactly that on YouTube right now. Your passion is not a random hobby, it's a competitive advantage. Myself personally, I have lots of hobbies. I'm 68. I'm going to retire soon, so I've been doing a lot of research on finances for retiring. Where would I like to move to? Where would I like to retire to? In state, out of state, what kind of community? I'm a pretty good guitar player, so I could make videos on playing guitar and teaching guitar that somebody might like. Also model train. I love making model train layouts too. And there's other things like here's the number one thing that I'm starting now. Just started a channel about a week ago. Of wanting to make videos, make a YouTube channel, but not having any experience at all. Just kind of put it out there on camera, on channels, on the videos. And there's probably people like me doing the same thing, especially older people who aren't necessarily tech savvy like me. So, I give them some ideas and they give me some ideas. We kind of trade things while we're working through this a lot of the videos out there claim, it's so easy. Tutorials like and we'll go through all this again as well. Thumbnails, that you need to attach to your videos. Like I said, content, breaking it down into little sections, that hooks people. They call them hooks. And, ending things, editing the programs, that's just very difficult. But if you look at the short videos, how to edit and, YouTube videos, and it'll be 15, 20 minutes long, maybe, that's too short a time, and they make it look so easy because it is easy for them. But if somebody just starting out, no, it isn't. Same with there's recording software you can get too. And we'll talk about these on future videos. Carrying on, so how do you figure out what your channel should be about? Try a simple exercise, maybe. Grab a piece of paper and answer 3 questions. Number 1, what do I love doing so much that I'd like to talk about for free? Cool. Think about it. What do people ask for advice about? Lots of stuff. Another thing I like to do too is online YouTube is fitness, morning exercises, afternoon exercises, nutrition for when you're getting older too, so you can live a nice mobile life, combination with exercises and live longevity, live a long life. What could I teach someone else, even just a beginner like I'm doing now? What can I teach them about? Where those three answers overlap, that is your channel. For example, maybe you love cooking, simple meals on a budget. Your friends always ask you how you eat so well, spending so little. Very important. And you could easily teach a beginner how to plan a week of meals for under $50. Can you imagine that? That's incredible in today's economy. Right there is a YouTube channel. Eat well, spend less, and eat healthy too. That's important too. Simple, specific, and valuable. The more specific your idea, the better. don't start a fitness channel. Start a fitness for busy moms over 40 channel, or for seniors, 60 plus, 70 plus. I've even seen those. Don't start a travel channel. Start a weekend trips you can take without flying. Without weekend trips you can do that are close by, cheap. Specific beach, general every single time. Specific beach, general every time. So that's a little snippet down there. That doesn't make any sense. Excuse me. Real quick. The editing is part of the channels as well, and the videos you put out. I haven't got to that part yet. That looks pretty difficult and time consuming, but like I said, I've put my first video out a week ago. And I've already learned quite a few things, so as weeks go by, I'll get better at things. I'll eventually learn to editing, as will you once you start your new channel too. But part of not editing, guess what? Kind of what I'm doing here. It's authenticity, being authentic. This is who I am. I'm not, a talking head on the screen. Okay, here's the next point they're trying to make, knowing your audience. Now here's the piece most new creators skip. It's one of those most important. One that's most important, knowing exactly who you're making your video for. What the audience. Your audience is not everyone. Your audience is a specific person with a specific problem or interest, and your videos are the answer. Ask yourself, who is the person that would benefit most from what I know? Quite a few, probably, for us. How old are they? Key point two. What do they struggle with? Finances, could be many different things. Health, fitness, wellness. What do they want to learn or feel or experience when they watch my vision? Empowered. For example, if your passion is woodworking, your audience might be men in their 40s or 50s who want to build things with their hands but don't know where to start. Every video you make could speak directly to that person. When viewers feel like a channel was made for them, specifically for them, they subscribe, they come back. Yes. They share with their friends. That is how the channels grow. Turning your passions into videos. Okay. So now you know your passion, whatever it may be. How do you actually turn that into a video? Into video ideas that keep coming. Here's a framework. I want you to write down, for any topic you love, you can make videos to in 5 categories. Number 1, beginner videos. Boy, my first one was definitely a beginner. How to get started with X. In this case, how to get started with a first channel view. These perform incredibly well because they are always new people entering any hobby or interest at any time. Number 2, mistakes and lessons. The 5 mistakes I made when I first started X. Boy, we'd spend an hour or 2 on that. Anyway, on my X, meaning my specific topic I'm talking about now. People love learning from someone else's experience so they don't have to repeat those same mistakes themselves. Yeah. Number 3, product and tool reviews. Okay, haven't started that yet, but that's something to think about. This has to be one big video. It can be, which I'm going to break down into little separate videos and little sections specifically for. So, one day soon, I'll talk about product and tool reviews. I've started out with just a webcam up here with the basic audio, which is pretty crappy. Yeah, that's the best word for it. The video is not so bad, you know what I mean, but I can improve. But the sky's the limit when it comes to price and everything. But we'll talk about that for another one. Back to product and tool reviews. Whatever your niche is, and the niche is what your interest is, your hobby, your love. People want to know what gear, tools, apps, or resources are worth buying. So you'll want to, we'll talk about reviews, cost, startup cost. And your opinions are valuable in that respect. Your personal journey, which I'm trying to document now, where you get started, where you are now, where you are going. People don't just watch topics, they follow people. Stories matter too, personal stories. 5, answers to common questions. Go to Google or YouTube and type in your topic. In which case, they can use, you can Google, YouTube to find it's myriads of like how-tos on what we're specifically talking about, just starting out. I use Claude or ChatGPT too. They are pretty good at breaking down things easily for you, and then you can go right to what you want to review on YouTube or Google. That kind of helps too. Then make a video that answers those questions better than anyone else has. That's tough. With just 5 categories, you could have 50 ideas before the end of today. That's a long shot, but that's how they say to start. One of the first things you should do. Okay, I have ideas for videos I want to post. Write them all down, and then categorize them or prioritize them. What would you feel most passionate? What what makes you the most happy? The most important thing is when you're doing this is to be happy. Your passion is not going to run out of things to say. You just have to start. And that's it. That's why my first one, I only posted my first one a week ago. And it's basic for sure. But like I said, it was unscripted, basic, basic gear, what we still have now. I haven't got gear. I'm going to get to that. But just starting out, you get more comfortable in front of it, just the camera. There's not an audience right now. I'm talking to a little piece of plastic up here. But eventually it'll get to an audience. Okay, for an end screen, they talk about end screens now too. You'll hear that as you look on more productivity and how-to channels. So here's what you want to do right now. Don't wait until everything is perfect. I didn't. Don't wait until you have a better camera or a better microphone or a better setup, but they are important. Pick one passion. Answer those 3 questions. And make your first video about something you genuinely love. Just get started. What I do. Things come easier. The creators who win on YouTube are not the ones with the best equipment. They're the ones who showed up consistently, which I'm going to try to do too, at least 1 or 2 a week. And that's not bad. As you get better with editing and learning new things, they'll probably come, closer together. They come faster because you have more knowledge on how to put them out faster. The creators who win already went there. They're the ones who showed up consistently and care deeply about what they're making. That could be you, me, us. If this video helps you, please hit subscribe. Keep track of the journey that I'm taking, and hit the like button as well. Thank you. I make videos like this every week or every couple of days, and I'll try to keep up with it. And this is for new creators, just like you, just like me. And watch this one. Watch the one next. Next one I'm going to talk about is probably thumbnails. Thumbnails are really important. That's the first thing people see before they watch their video. They see that it's like a billboard. Oh, okay. What's this about? So that's the most important. So that'll probably be my next topic is thumbnails. So don't forget to watch. Stay connected. And that'll be all for today. Thanks for watching.